name is Ruth Carter, and I am a licensed attorney in Arizona. And this is your question of the day. So today I want to respond to what somebody did a search for and ended up on my site. So the person searched for, can I post my portfolio pictures on my website without my client's consent? So I suspect this is a person who's in a situation where they're like some type of like graphic designer and they create content for their clients and then they want to use whatever they created for their clients on their personal portfolio. So in these circumstances, it will depend on what were the rules in place when the content was created. What does your contract with your clients say? For a lot of graphic designers or agencies, I recommend that because a lot of clients do want to own the copyright and all the intellectual property rights in what you create for them, which makes sense. And you can charge them more for that. But along with granting them all the rights, I often recommend that they have the contract say that the agency or the artist gets a license back to be able to post a copy of the work for marketing purposes in their portfolio and as a work sample. So I would look for that. If it's a situation where you didn't have a contract, what likely may be going on is the client has an implied license to use whatever you created, but you're still the copyright holder. So that may be a situation where you don't even need their consent. But ideally, you want these situations ironed out when you are engaging the client so that you don't have problems later on and confusion about who owns what. Now, if it's a situation where you work for an agency and the agency has the client, the agency may be able to use what you created as a work sample, but you, the person, may not unless you have written permission from your boss or from the agency that says you have permission. So depending on how all the contracts are written, may determine whether you can post what you created for that client through your agency in your personal portfolio. I've run into several situations where people have left an agency and used copies of their previous work as work samples on their portfolio, even though they didn't have any rights to it. And then we had to send cease and desist letters and things like that. So before you put anything on your personal portfolio, you want to make sure that you have either ownership or permission to use a copy of that work so that you don't get into trouble later. So that's all I have on this topic for now. I hope it's been helpful for you. If there's a question you want me to answer in an upcoming video, feel free to send me an email, leave it as a comment below. Remember, I can only give general information through these videos. I can't give legal advice unless you are my client. So if you have a legal situation and you need legal advice, go hire somebody. But I think that's all I have for now. Please subscribe to the channel. I put out new content every week. And until then, I will catch up with you later. Take care.